Hi, so this is Pete Nadolny, co-founder of Townhall. I'm going to run a meeting today, and as you can see, I have some people on the Zoom call. I'm going to go through some gamification strategies. This is a core of the business. We're gamification experts, and there's a lot of research behind it. My co-founder, Dr. Larissa, has 15 years of research in this field and several publications, and I'm going to just start the presentation. So as you can see, everybody is in Townhall already. This is the view from the attendee. So guys, give me some feedback in Townhall if you can see my screen. Okay, cool. Great. Good job. So right now I'm on the engage view where I can engage in the meeting and give feedback as well, but I'm going to switch to host. So host has a different feel. We have agendas, an instant start. Agendas allow you to stay organized. So I'm going to click one that I started the other day, and I've loaded some quizzes, some polls, a send link. And I'm going to start. And what start does is it tracks engagement in the room. See that here? So if you go to the engage tab, you'll notice I have an engagement score. I have points. I have coins. Every person in Townhall has the same gaming experience. So the more you engage, the higher your points go. So guys, give me some feedback. Feel free to talk or turn your camera on if you want. What do you think of Townhall so far? Go ahead and post some reactions if you're unable to speak. Nice, great, good to hear. So I will click back to the host view now. And so as I can see, engagement's peaked up a little bit, which is great. I'm going to start the presentation. As I mentioned, we're very research-based, focused on gamification and how to apply it to improve these type of meetings and boost engagement. Science is pretty clear. We've modeled everything in Townhall off of the color model of the MVP theory. And what it says basically, to get satisfaction and achievement, you need to give attendees the ability to engage in the meeting. So that's what we've designed in Townhall. So give me some feedback if you've heard of the MVP model before in the audience. Okay, great. So some familiarity with it. So we'll keep moving. I'm going to jump into an example real quick. We had a financial literacy course where they wanted to improve engagement, improve performance, and get better grades. We gamified the course, and you can see in order to do that, there's two components. You have to plan for engagement, then you have to measure engagement, and then you can determine how well it works. So in this case, we redesigned the course, and instead of having classes, you have levels. You have optional content, you have challenges and leaderboards. We've updated the design to be more gaming, and you can earn badges. So this is an example of what we did. Has anybody been in a course like this, like a gamified training course? Feel free to speak up. Have you guys ever experienced something like that? No? Okay. It's pretty cool. It creates a lot better experience. And so I'll go through the results. But essentially, in this case, we saw a 70% boost in engagement through the experience. Dark black line is the gamified version of the course, and the thinner dark line is the non-gamified version. And as you can see, the amount of interaction and clicks within the modules was significantly higher. And so you can see over time, you just had a lot more interaction with every module based on the gaming elements that are in the course. And so we've taken those learnings and applied them to the Townhall Zoom app. And you can see here some of the feedback that you have on my ePulse is the same as the measurement in the course. Does that make sense? Can give some feedback if you are keen on this. Good. So I can see here. Great. So one thing to note on this is when you do only surveys or quizzes or polls, it can give you a poor signal. So in the non-gamified course and the gamified course, when you ran similar surveys, you had similar results. So it would be unclear if there was a change. But by measuring it over time like this continuous measurement, you can see a very clear difference. This is a reason why Townhall is better than just polling and quizzing tools, because polling and quizzing tools can give you false signals. They do not really tell you the true story of what happens between the poll and the quiz. All right, so I'm going to wrap up now just in the sake of time. I'm going to give one last poll to the group. What do you think is the best use case for Town Hall? Training sessions, all hands meetings, team meetings, onboarding sessions. What do you think would be the best value? And everybody should have a poll, and go ahead and vote now. And I can see the votes coming in, of course, on my side. Pretty split, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, training is definitely a great use case because, we're built on education and training, so we've been through that. Oh, geez, for the past 10 years, we have 40 publications that validate these tactics, so definitely training. All hands meetings are another great example because, as you can see in this case, the cameras and mics are off, but I can still get feedback to see, right? On my side, I see some peaks and valleys, which makes sense due to the interaction. Any comments from the group? Feel free to speak up. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to stop the poll. All right. And now what happens in Town Hall, I've created the agenda. I'm actually going to stop the agenda as well. And what I'm doing now is I'm getting a report. So in this particular meeting, we had 5 people on the call generating the e-report now. And I can see this fun leaderboard. And you can kind of see who had the most points, who was the most engaging. Everybody had medium or strong engagement. Everybody participated in the activities. And we got a nice boost of 77% with the poll. So it really boosted engagement with that. I can view the full e-report, which is opening now. And this is a bit more detail for the attendees in the meeting. So I'm going to close Town Hall. So here you can see a dashboard style report. It gives details on the results for the poll, for the quiz. And then for each attendee, I can see, did they get the quiz right? Did they get it wrong? How'd they answer the poll? And then I can also download it as a CSV format, which I'm doing now. I'll open that file. Okay, but here you can see exactly the date of the meeting, the time, the title, the attendees. We have a web version as well. You can log in either through Zoom, which we did, or a web link. It's very simple. I'll go back to Town Hall and show you that. But if you're the host and people are not on Zoom, you can click this link here, hit copy, and then you can paste this link in the chat, and we'll have people join that way too. So as I mentioned, everybody joined in Zoom, had 100% attendance, participation was high or medium, and then we break down engagement over time. And so you can see engagement throughout the session. Percent of time over 60%, percent of time over 30%. And again, this gives you more information on the engagement throughout the meeting, not just a snapshot. So that's just a quick overview of Town Hall, and we hope to see you in there, and thank you for joining.